Hello out there, my name is Benjamin, and thank you so much for joining me once again in the studios of Blaben Solutions. Previously, I made a video on how to design a YouTube channel art or a YouTube banner using Photoshop CS6. If you haven't watched that video, make sure to check the description below. There's a link to that video and do well to watch it. So in this very video, I will walk you through a step by step with no steps skipped on how to design a Facebook cover page. Before we kickstart, let me use this opportunity to say a very big thanks to you for clicking this video. If this is your first time of being in here and you think videos like this will be helpful, I encourage you to hit on the subscribe button, like, share, and let me know what you think about it in the comment box below. If you are already a part of this team, thank you so much for passing by once again. Without much ado, let's get started. Welcome to Photoshop. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to create our document. So to do that, come to the File tab, click on New, and let's quickly create a new document. So the standard dimension size for Facebook cover page is, the width is 851 and the height is 315 pixels. Okay, so let me type that in here. We are going to name this Facebook cover. Everything here is intact, so we are going to hit on OK and we will quickly begin. I will be working with some specific colors in here, so I want to lay out their samples in order not to forget. So let me quickly do that and I'll get back to you shortly. Welcome back. Beginning, I'm going to add a solid layer on top of this background layer. So I'll come onto the adjustment in here and I'm going to select this with this same color, that is DEE7EE. Click OK, and there you go. The next thing we are going to do is I'm going to select my rectangular tool in here and I'm going to draw a shape this way, across this way. I think this is okay, and I'm going to change the color to one of these color samples that I did in here. So it will be this, and I'm going to scale it at the center. So with the shape tool selected, I'll select the background layer and I'll come onto the option bar in here and I'm going to put this in the middle. Good. We are not done. I'll come back in here and select another rectangular tool, and this time I'm going to draw a shape as big as this, and I'm going to put this in here like this, and I'm going to change the color of this to one of the samples that we have that is the same as this. Right click to rasterize the shape, and I'm going to select my rectangular marquee tool and I'm going to draw something in here like this. Let me put this off so I can have a clear view of my shape. Good. Let me move this in here a bit like this. Sorry. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my paint bucket and I'm going to change the color of this to this, right? Click OK, and I'm going to paint in here this way. Control D, and that is it. So let me bring back my background color and let me bring back my, so everything is intact in here. So I'm going to place this at the center as well. So I'm going to select this shape and select the background layer and I'll do same thing that I did for, and there you go. That is it. So I'm going to add I'm going to add a shadow, drop shadow to these shapes, this one shape. So let me first of all add the shadow to this. So with this layer selected, I'll come onto the add layer style, drop shadow, and I'm going to spread this a bit, increase the size a bit, pull out the distance, and okay, so this is okay for me, and I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to do same for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the layer style of this and I'll paste it in here. So right click in here and let's copy the layer style and let's paste the layer style in here. So we have this as well in here. So we'll shift this here a bit. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to import my images in here. So I have an image in here like this, and I'm going to hold and drag this in here. So I'm going to scale this on top of this shape this way, and I'm going to clip mask it onto the shape. So right click and I'm going to click create clip mask. This is looking good, but I would have to reduce the opacity of this image a bit. So something this way is okay, but mind you there's a little gap in here, so let's correct the gap. So okay, so there you have it. I think this is cool and we can move on. I'll continue doing the importing of the image. So I have other images in here. I have the icon, I have this social media handle, so I'm going to select this and I'm going to bring them here. Let me quickly do the arrangement and I'll get back to you shortly. Thank you so much for sticking around. Now we have our social media icons ready for us, and we have the logo or the icon of the channel also ready for us to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an ellipse or a circle that is something like this. I'll push this in here in the middle like this, and I'm going to shift the icon on top, but before I will change the color to this very color. So let me do that. And I'll duplicate this shape, Ctrl J, Ctrl T, hold my Shift and Alt key, and I'll drag this in a bit like this. Hit enter. So I'm going to add a stroke. Hit OK, and we can put this image in here. So Ctrl T, hold Shift Alt, and let's scale this way, and we can put this in here like this. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. So we can group these guys in here. The next thing left for us to do is typing. So I'm going to do the typing and I'll get back to you guys shortly. So we are done with the typing in here, and actually this brings us to the end of the video tutorial, and I believe you really enjoyed yourself and you have learned something new in here. If you did, please do well to subscribe to the channel, like, share, and let me know your thoughts by leaving them in the comment box below. Until I come your way next time, it is still Blaben Solutions, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video.